This reflection was inspired by the book Biblical Critical Theory by Christopher Watkin. The problem is with those people. If we could stop them somehow, our society would be better off. Maybe you feel that way about a certain group of people. Karl Marx felt that way about the bourgeois elites. Yet we should be careful about only focusing suspicion upon the other, for we may end up sounding like certain politicians. People like me are what stand between us and Auschwitz. Or you could put half of his supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. Right? The racist, the sexist, you name it. One side has all the solutions, and the other side causes all the problems. There is total belief in your own side and complete suspicion for the other side. This is the extreme Watkin calls self-justification. On the opposite pole lies incessant self-critique. Everything about me is wrong. My ancestors were horrible, and my culture is horrible. Woe to me! For Watkin, the biblical perspective does not take a happy middle between self-justification and self-critique. He presents this in what he calls diagonalization. Diagonalization sees the two polarities as a false dilemma, not simply either or. Rather, it presents a biblical picture in which the best aspirations of both options are fulfilled, but not in the way that you would see coming. In the words of Chesterton, we want not an amalgam or compromise, but both things at the top of their energy. In the example of Jesus, both things at once, and both things thoroughly. Very man and very God. So how does Watkin bring diagonalization to self-critique and self-justification? He recognizes the place for critique and suspicion, but that is not the whole story. It fits into the three-act plot of creation, fall, and redemption. Creation, there is goodness in us because we were created in the image of God. Fall, because of Adam and Eve's fall, sin and judgment has entered the world. Hence there is a need to critique the sin in all of us. But that is not the end of the story. Redemption. God has accomplished salvation for humanity and the world. It is not that people are basically good or basically evil. Indeed, the line separating good and evil passes through every human heart. The fall affects every person and every part of creation. But that is not the end of the story. There is redemption. There is good news. God loves his children too much to leave them in their sin. God has acted through Jesus to bring redemption to all who believe in him. For more content like this, subscribe by clicking on that circle. Have I challenged your thinking? Leave a comment to engage with us.